Let's think back to our volcanic rock. It consists largely of silicon, oxygen, aluminium and iron. These elements form minerals, and these minerals make up the rock. We know how the elements came into existence, and we know how Earth was formed from gravity processes and how it is orbiting the Sun. But why do we have volcanoes with hot magma that turns into lava and cools to create rocks? And how did Earth form and take the shape we know today with mountains, continents and oceans? To understand this, we need to look at how the Earth formed and evolved through a series of extreme events that allowed it to become habitable. The very early Earth, formed shortly after the solar system, was a hostile place. It was like a hot melting pot of elements. But as the Earth started to cool, it started to separate its element into different regions and into a structure that exists today. Earth's structure consists of an inner, middle and outer region. The inner part is thousands of kilometers under our feet. It is constantly under extreme pressure and experiences very high temperatures. It hosts the Earth's core, which is mostly made up of iron. The core is invisible to us, but we benefit from it in our day-to-day lives. It creates a magnetic field around Earth, shielding us from exposure to dangerous cosmic rays coming from space. The middle part of Earth is the mantle, consisting of hot, dense, semi-molten lava material that transport heat around through so-called convection processes. This process means that we can sometimes see into the mantle via volcanoes, where the mantle meets the surface through volcanic eruptions and the formation of lava. As the hot lava reaches the surface, it solidifies and turns into Earth's third layer, the crust. The crust is Earth's outer shell that we live on. This is the surface we can walk on or map out, including the seafloor and the highest mountains. This outer crust is covered by an atmosphere, a fourth shell that contains gases including oxygen, which is critical for us human beings. The forming of the Earth and the separation into the shells of core, mantle and crust are extreme events. But there was another extreme event which left a visible impact that we can see today: the formation of the Moon. During the early lifetime of Earth and the solar system, the Earth was bombarded by meteors. Within the first 100 million years of its lifetime, Earth was impacted by a massive meteor, not much smaller than the planet itself. The collision of the early Earth and the impactor had the energy to scatter elements over a huge part of space, and in the end, through gravity, the Moon was formed. Earth was still far from the planet we know today, but these extreme events in its infancy helped to lay the basic foundation for it to become a habitable planet.